This video is going to be a cycle around the rare spawns. We're going to be hitting 4 rare spawns that drop a rep item, the War Scouts. We will also be killing rare spawns that drop 2 pets and the XP one, although we did not happen to have the XP one up during this video. And we have a chance of getting 5 rare random bags with stuff in them, and all the profession bags except for enchanting, which I feel is no longer worth farming, as enchanting mats are fairly easy to get, and cooking, as the feasts are now basically worthless. This boss is the one that drops the Aqua Strider pet. The pet is only worth about 1,000 gold at this point, but it is still worth farming, as I do think both Aqua Strider and Grinder, which is the next boss, will have an increase in price of their pet as people slow down on farming them, and as this becomes cross-realm, which means there's going to be less of the rare spawns overall to be killed. This is the area where Crawl the Blade is in. Unfortunately, he didn't spawn during this cycle. I might make a video later where showing him in the cycle as well. He is the one who drops the experience potion and is quite highly farmed. This boss here is actually not all that important. The ones in the Vale do not actually drop all that much. So this boss and the next boss I generally don't do, but if they're up I'll kill them, as they are worth still killing. This first boss coming up in this area is the Cloth boss. Cloth, I have a feeling, will actually go up in price with the expansion due to the fact that it's one, it's fairly hard to farm, and two, it is highly useful. This next boss is a boss that drops the leather. It's not actually all that much leather, which means he's not actually all that worth farming, but he is very close to the cloth one, which I do think is highly worth farming. Therefore, I do suggest actually doing it just because it is directly on the path. This one is my least liked rare, although he drops very good stuff, which makes him quite worth farming, as he drops the ore bag. He, unfortunately, when he does his one special attack that you have to dodge, if you don't dodge, he does kill you very fast, making him one of the more annoying ones as far as he can actually kill you sometimes. This next boss is basically the 5th War Scout, although he doesn't actually drop quite as good of stuff as the War Scouts. The War Scouts and this guy drop a random bag out of the bags that can drop for the professions. It fortunately leaves out the food one though, and the food one is at this point worthless due to the fact that we now have no need for feasts. This boss is the boss that drops a herb bag, which is probably, as far as I'm concerned, the most profitable of the bags, due to the fact that herbs are quite useful. You also do want to level up multiple alchemists, as having more alchemists is always a good thing, and saying you get more transmutes. This is the last one in the cycle. He drops as his rare drop the 2 BOE epics sometimes. And as you can see now, I'm looting the bags. And those two were both happen to be the ore bags. I hope everyone enjoyed my rare spawn video, and hopefully you watch some of the other ones of mine. If you have any questions or anything, you can leave them in the comments.